hold me back, boy. You tryna fold my stacks, boy. You tryna fly.
This message is to Cody Silker, and if you're not him, just keep on scrolling. I challenge you, yes, you, Cody Silker, to a mullet shake-off. I'll start it. You got till the end of this week to do it.
The United States condemns the attack on the al-Assad base yesterday. Our hearts go out to the service members who were injured, and we are hoping for a speedy recovery. We will respond to any attack against our personnel in a manner and place of our choosing. And I can say the President was briefed on the attack as it was underway, and the 7 members were injured in the attack. Thankfully, no one lost their lives, and we are praying for a speedy recovery for those service members.
This evening, what we're going to be talking about is, can the U.S. avoid World War III? It's seeming to be headed full steam towards that. We have battle groups heading to the Middle East to join the ones that were already there. We have conflicts already brewing over in that part of the world. There's so much to watch for in that area in the news. Not to mention, if this is Babylon, then it talks about Iran or Persia or the Medes destroying Babylon. So we want to make sure that we're not Babylon. Watch out for that. See some more.
Major developments in the past 24 hours as World War III begins to trend all over the news again as a result of the USA troops in the Middle East being attacked. People are saying this could escalate very fast. Now, just to give you a little bit of context, this all started about 2 weeks ago after the Hamas attack on Israel. Biden had warned Iran to be careful. Now, why would he warn Iran? It is because Iran openly funds Hamas to attack Israel. They want to destroy them, and the U.S. is allies supporting Israel, and they knew that Iran would likely start attacking the United States. So Biden had issued a warning. Take a look 2 weeks ago.
Made it clear to the Iranians, be careful.
So that was 2 weeks ago, but take a look at the headlines that have been coming out. U.S. troops in the Middle East attacked 14 times, injuring 24 people over the last week, the Pentagon says. There have been 11 attacks in Iraq and 3 in Syria, according to the Pentagon officials, attacking U.S. troops. And they're saying, yes, this is taking place from Iran. So it looks like those threats, Iran took them as empty. And let me know your thoughts on this. Do other countries not respect Biden? They don't believe he's a strong leader, and they don't think he's going to do anything about it. Well, take a look at this, you guys. In the past 24 hours, Biden issues another warning of a response if Iran attacks troops, I guess continuing because they've been attacking the troops. The comments come on the heels of several attacks against American soldiers and military installations in the Middle East, and a lot of people are saying that this is going to lead to World War III. Take a look. Elon Musk coming out in the news, warning that World War III could arise from the current conflicts, and he says our #1 priority should be to avoid World War III at all costs because this is an existential threat to humanity. And right now, Iran actually can be seen meeting with the leaders of Hamas. Take a look at this video footage.
Hamas's backer, Iran, today blamed the United States for what's happening in Gaza. Pro-Iranian militias have already carried out probing attacks against U.S. bases in Syria and Iraq. Today, Hezbollah in Lebanon released this ominous photograph of the group's shadowy leader meeting with senior members of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad in front of a photograph of Iran's supreme leader. President Biden had a message for him.
My warning to the Ayatollah was that if they continue to move against those troops, we will respond, and he should be prepared.
Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are we on the brink of World War III? And we just heard that Iran is actually blaming the United States for everything that's taking place in Gaza, and they are justifying their attacks, saying that it's the U.S. that is causing all of this to unfold. Meanwhile, the United States House of Representatives just got a Speaker of the House, and the first piece of legislation that they passed was to approve more support, more funding to go out to Israel to help them at this time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, I'm going to be diving into some of the details for you in this video to get you caught up as to what's going on, so that way you know the latest. And also, let me know your thoughts. Are we going to be entering into World War III? Let's go ahead and dive right in. I know that this is not the news that anybody wants to hear, but if you appreciate the updates, I believe that information is this power and you appreciate the information going out, do me a quick favor. Just takes a second. Smash the like button. Just helps out with the algorithm. And if you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not just hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on. But with that being said, let's take a look at these articles and dive into the details, as we're hearing that the United States could be retaliating for attacks from Iran and troops in the Middle East. And people are saying we could be at the brink of World War III. So first, let's take a look at this article that came out in the past 48 hours that says U.S. troops in the Middle East attacked 14 times, injuring 24 people over the last week. And let me know your thoughts. Should the U.S. respond to this? Should we respond cautiously so as not to spark World War III? Well, here's the details. U.S. troops positioned in the Middle East have been attacked 14 times in the last week with a mix of one-way drones and rockets, resulting in 24 people getting injured, according to the Pentagon. The U.S. Department of Defense spokesperson, Air Force Brig General Pat Ryder, confirmed Tuesday that troops in Iraq had been attacked 11 times between October 17th and the 24th, while during the same period, troops in Syria had been attacked 3 times as well. Pentagon officials said Monday that all the attacks on U.S. troops have Iran's fingerprints on them, though there is no evidence at this time showing the country's leaders ordered the attacks. But according to the most up-to-date list, which has been reviewed by Central Command, or CENTCOM, there were a total of 8 attacks. It is unclear where the additional 5 attacks occurred, which CENTCOM has not yet reported. Iran proxy forces fired a rocket at Al-Assad Air Base in Iraq on Tuesday. 2 U.S. defense officials said, and the rockets were intercepted with no injuries. Casualties and damages to the base were reported. The same base, which was west of Baghdad, was attacked on October 18th, and U.S. forces engaged 2 drones, in which one was destroyed and the second was damaged. There were 4 people injured in the attack, as well as some damage to the base, and a contractor suffered a heart attack of early warnings of an attack that never took place.
So we still have a chance to make peace. We have to have the right leadership. We have to have the right political will. But if we all work together, maybe, just maybe, we can pressure our leaders to what? Bring some peace to the world.
You know, the power I have as a prosecutor is that with a swipe of my pen, I can charge someone with a misdemeanor, the lowest level offense possible. And by virtue of that swipe of my pen, you will have to go to a courthouse and stand in line. You will have to come out of pocket and hire an attorney. You may get arrested for a few hours. You will be embarrassed in your community. You will miss time from coming onto the Google campus. All because with the swipe of my pen, I've charged you with a crime, which I may choose to dismiss 2 weeks later. It's an incredible amount of power.
I send out letters every day, but I never get shit back. I know my guys selling crack, but they ain't sending me jack. When they promised to send me cream, they just sold me a dream. Days, months, years pass, they ain't sent me a thing. Not a picture or a letter or a number to call. But these the same fake phonies I was calling my dogs. They got your boy down here, stomach all in his back, smoking rolls, paying ops 2 for 1 on a pack. A damn shame I'm out the game, why they ain't reaching for me. Got me on 18 and 6 man with no TV. But I survived by stealing trays, gambling, playing spades, budgeting state pays. They label me state raised. Man, I wrote this song 20 years ago when I was in Pinckneyville. And I thank God I ain't been back since 20 years. Man, I didn't never want to go back. I never wanted to lose my freedom. So I made the right choices. I never wanted to be taking orders from a racist hillbillies. I never wanted to be surrounded by a bunch of mobs, a bunch of clowns all day, trapped in a cell, living with somebody I don't even want to be around. Man, I never want to be there waiting on the money order, waiting on a letter, waiting on a phone call, you know what I'm saying? Waiting on a visit. I don't want to live that life, man. Leaving my girl and my kids unprotected. Man, come on, man.
So thank you all this evening for taking a news break with me, WD3. This is your Hill Report news break, and I want you all to enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you were entertained, and keep your ears to the ground. We're out.